session. Now I'll request Charul, Executive Director Architecture, to give a presentation for what is happening all across the country, because she represents Airports Authority of India. So what is on the card at various part of the country, if we can elaborate. And incidentally, she is the person who has designed Ayodhya Airport. So you can
Good afternoon, everyone. Dignitaries on the dais, my seniors from Airports Authority of India, other seniors who are present here, and ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to speak about the capacity enhancement that Airport Authority is actually doing for the future. What for the upcoming infrastructure and support services that would be required with the growing aviation sector. So I'll just start my presentation. Yeah. So now, what is the growth of aviation in India? We all actually already are dignified speakers who spoke in the morning. They have told us so many things. I'm just repeating a little bit about it. So the civil aviation industry in India has constantly grown at the rate of 10% the entire decade before the pandemic hit us in 2020. And as of now in 2023 end, it has surpassed the pre-pandemic levels. So, and also as of the last 9 years, the number of operational airports that were just 74 in the year 2013 and 14 have gone up to 148. I think it's 149 now, but anyways, that's one figure I have over here. The goal is to have about 220 airports by the year 2025. And as of now, also there's an increased aircraft. These aircraft are also coming. Like already, we come to know that airlines are procuring more number of aircraft. Indigo and Air India and all, they are having about 1,000 new aircrafts are going to be coming. So if those aircrafts are coming, we need to have more capacity as far as the aprons are concerned to park those aircrafts, and we need much more coordination between the terminal and the air side as well as the city side. So the expansion should be aimed at reducing congestion and optimizing the utilization of available space. So as for the traffic forecast, it is said that the civil aviation industry in India is likely to hit the 1 million passenger traffic by the year 2034. So we have to be prepared for that. Now, what are the challenges and what is the need for expansion and modernization? So, since we have already said that India has experienced a significant surge in air travel driven by the growing middle class, increased disposable income, and a preference for faster and more convenient transportation. Because the people who used to be traveling by train earlier all have moved on to the going by aircraft, since it's time saving and also it's not that costly as it was earlier. The infrastructure challenges are many. The current infrastructure in many Indian airports faces challenges in coping with the escalating demand for air travel, overcrowded terminals, limited aircraft parking bays, and outdated facilities contribute to operational bottlenecks. Need for expansion and modernization. To meet the burgeoning demand, there is a critical need for expanding and modernizing airport infrastructure across the country. Upgrading runways, terminals, air traffic control systems is essential for handling higher passenger volumes and improving overall efficiency. Support services for enhanced passenger experience. Beyond physical infrastructure, the focus must also expand to support services and enhance the overall passenger experience, educate baggage handling system, efficient security processes, seamless connectivity with ground transportation contribute to a positive passenger journey. Technological integration, Like this is one of the very important thing, which is also going to make our processes much faster. Is bracing to adopt advanced technologies such as biometrics, artificial intelligence, and data analytics to streamline operations. Implementing smart systems can improve security, optimize resource allocation, and enhance overall operational efficiency. Airside and landside coordination efforts between airside and landside are crucial for smooth airport operations. Improved connectivity and communication between these two components can minimize delays and enhance overall efficiency of the aviation ecosystem. Investment in training and skill development, like a lot of speakers in the morning has also pointed this out, that this is the need of the hour. To match the growth in air travel, there is a need for skilled manpower in various areas of aviation. Investing in training programs and skill development for aviation professionals, including ground staff and air traffic controllers, is imperative. Integration of regional airports. While major airports witness substantial traffic, integrating regional airports into the overall aviation network is also very essential. Strengthening regional connectivity can decentralize air traffic, reduce congestion, and boost economic development in smaller cities and towns. And that's why we have the UDAN scheme, that is the Ude Deshta Har Nagrik, and that is connecting the smaller towns and cities to the main cities. PPP also, somebody mentioned in the morning that this is also one of the very important thing. Encouraging private investment through PPP models can expedite the development of aviation infrastructure. Public and private collaboration can bring in expertise, funding, and innovation for the expansion and maintenance of airports. Sustainability and environmental considerations are also the most important, the need of the hour. As the aviation sector grows, there's a need to adopt environmentally sustainable practices, investment in eco-friendly technologies, energy-efficient infrastructure, and sustainable aviation fuels can contribute to a greener and more responsible aviation industry. So we also, authority also has a policy for the green development. Now this is the vision for airport infrastructure development. What AI has this is modernization expansion. To modernize our existing airports and build new ones to cater to the increasing passenger and cargo traffic. The vision aligns with the government's goal of boosting economic growth and connectivity. Regional connectivity, the Udan Deshta Har Nagrik scheme emphasizes the development of regional airports to enhance air connectivity to remote areas, thereby promoting economic developments and tourism. World-class facilities. India aspires to develop world-class airport facilities that provide a seamless passenger experience, efficient cargo handling, and state-of-the-art technology for safety and security, and sustainable infrastructure, which I've already mentioned, that is considering the environmental factors, energy efficiency, and minimizing the carbon footprints. So this is a capex plan of AI. Like we are already, we are spending about 91,000 crores. So this is a 5-year plan in which the ongoing works are about 15,000 crores and planned works about 10,000 crores. So this is the kind of infrastructure thing that we are doing. And these are some of the terminals, which are some of them have already been inaugurated, and some of them are under construction. Some of them in the planning stage. But another 2 to 3 years time, they're already coming up. So now, further overcoming, how do we overcome these challenges? So there are 5-6 factors that we have I mentioned here. So maybe we can take one by one. The first one is optimizing handling capacity of city side and air side. Coping with rapid increase in passenger traffic and the congestion in both city side and air side requires effective strategies to manage the growing influx. Limited airport infrastructure poses a persistent challenge, demanding careful planning and significant investment to expand facilities and meet the escalating demand for air travel services. I'll cover it up later. There's one exercise which we are doing with our terminal building. I'll mention about it later. So this is another part is the land constraints. So one most important thing for which basically constraints our airports is the availability of land. Because the city develops around the airport, and so therefore when we require the land for the future for the expansion, usually it is not available, or it is very expensive, or we have to displace people. So in urban area, requiring additional land is impractical. AI faces a significant challenge in expanding airport infrastructure. This limitation hampers traditional runway expansion efforts due to space constraints. So what we are doing as an exercise is to overcome land constraints. The authority also innovative solutions like introducing RATs PPTs, instead of adding, if you don't have land for runway extension, so we are adding PPTs and RETs to make the processes faster. This approach enhances efficiency of the existing runway, optimizing aircraft movement and overall airport capacity within the confined urban space. Power into pushback. This is also one of the things that we are doing, because when it's a power in and power out, basically the area of apron required is much more. So we are planning to do it. This is leading to a faster turnaround time from power into pushback. Now, efficiency in city side and air side. AAI is implementing measures to improve efficiency both on the city side, passenger terminal, parking, etc., and air side, runways, taxi, apron, etc. of airports. Integration of technology to streamline ground operations to reduce delays in both passenger and cargo terminals. Okay, a lot of our airports that Airport Authority have built, say around 20 years ago or maybe 15 to 20 years ago, when the processes were much different. And now with the introduction of technology and like the queue cuts and stuff and all that, they become much faster. Then we used to have this huge visitors area and all these terminal buildings, which is no more required in the present scenario. So Airport Authority, we have taken up an exercise of reconfiguration all the terminal buildings of all the airports across the country, in which we are trying to bring in more areas for the passengers. And so that it will like for example, if there is a huge public concourse which is no longer required, so we're trying to move in the checking into that area, and so that we get more areas in the security check area. So that will be reconfiguration. Also, the security aspect has increased, so we need to have more number of X-ray machines and all. We are creating room for that. So this reconfiguration of terminal building, we are increasing the capacity of the building by just reconfiguration, or maybe doing a little bit of modification and expansion. So this is what we are trying to do for our terminal buildings. Futuristic master plans. We have already worked on all the master plans. We have made master plan documents for all our airports. And in that master plan documents, it is like we are trying to see how can we, what are measures we can take immediately within the available land. So we are taking it up. And what if we get the land, what all we can do it, and how much expansion can be done. So all the master plan documents are ready, signed by our chairman and member planning, and so that because master planning is done right, then for the future it will be much the process will be much better, and we'll be able to plan our the airport can develop in a proper way. So this phased approach allows for systematic development and ensures adaptability to changing aviation needs. Population-centric planning. As aligning its expansion plans with projected population increases, ensuring that airports can meet the rising demand for air travel services. The long-term planning considers factors such as urbanization trends and economic development as well. Enhanced connectivity. As initiatives to attract more airlines and providing them with improved facilities and infrastructure. Increased connectivity is crucial for promoting tourism, trade, and economic growth in the region served by these airports. Collaboration and stakeholders. They are actively collaborating with various stakeholders, including airlines, regulatory bodies, and local authorities to ensure a coordinated and effective approach to airport development. Such collaborations contribute to the overall success of the expansion and optimization initiatives. Now overcoming the passenger handling challenges. The Airport Authority of India is actually working on improving airport infrastructure to optimize passenger handling capacity as well. Like I just mentioned about the terminal reconfiguration, is a strategy to address challenges like land availability. If your land is not available, we are trying to modify within the available land. Terminal modifications that I've already mentioned before.